folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. And yes, I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but dang it, I love this paint scheme. It is a Kevin Harvick Subway Ford Mustang, and my goodness, this is an iconic paint scheme we will be talking about years, if not decades from now, because of the incident with the fan-favorite driver, Chase Elliott. Oh, that's going to be a good review. If you can, give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and dive on in. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old box. And do we have the best Kevin Harvick paint scheme from 2021, guys? I think we might have it. This thing is incredible. So this was I'll be honest with you, this came out of left field when Subway said, we're going to sponsor Kevin Harvick. To put it in perspective, Subway left the sport in 2017, I believe it was, due to a stupid incident with Daniel Suarez, which, I mean, it's so stupid. I don't know the full details, but the cat ate like Dunkin' Donuts, or he was giving out Dunkin' Donuts, and Subway didn't like it, so they pulled the plug on the whole JGR sponsorship. Something along those lines. It was really stupid. Nonetheless, because they had breakfast or something at Subway, and they got their panties in a wad. But anyways, they left the sport for years, and they came back out of the woodwork and took over Jimmy John's sponsorship, which was a big shock that they left Kevin Harvick. Now, I'm not sure if Subway somewhere down the line technically is owned by Jimmy John's, or they own Jimmy John's, because one thing a lot of people don't know is that a lot of these chain restaurants are owned by the same cats. They own all of them, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of swap things around. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Replace one sandwich brand with another. So you got the Subway logo right there, which is really cool. This would have been a great opportunity, though, for a Darlington throwback in 2022 instead of the one they ran. I mean, it was a cool-looking paint scheme, don't get me wrong, but it would have been cool to see a Greg Biffle or maybe a Carl Edwards Subway paint scheme. That would have been really nice. It's got Mustang right here. Got the number 4. Got Sunoco. Got Stewart-Haas Racing. This is going to be a Kevin Harvick paint scheme years from now. You're going to wish you had, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just, this car is incredible. And there's a very, very faint pattern to this car that you can see on the sides of it. You can see like an arrow, some abstract logos. Think of it more like a wallpaper. Very, very nice. You have some black gradient, some shadowing effect with these nice stripes. The 4 has a black shadow effect to it. And then the whole bottom skirt of this car has a black trim line. The splitter is black. Just beautiful. This is how paint schemes should be designed, guys. Bright colors, modern graphics, gradients, shadows. This is how you do a paint scheme, guys. This is the stuff the fans want to see. They don't want to see the crap that's on JTG Doherty's car half the time when you have one sponsor on the back end that says Tide, and they say it's a Ricky Craven throwback, but everything else on the car is like blue. It looks nothing like the Craven throwback, and they call it a freaking throwback. Anyways, this is the stuff. Like, if you want to get your brand out there and you want to put a positive image in the sport, this is how you do it. Make a great paint scheme. There are so many great designers out there that go unnoticed, guys. I'm telling you. It's got Ford Mobile, or Mobile One there. Got Ford Mobile One again. Haas, whatever that is. Hunt Brothers Pizza. Like, I imagine Hunt Brothers Pizza is owned by the same cats at Subway, because why would they have two or partial restaurants, because Hunt Brothers Pizza is, what, a gas station or something, on the same car. So I imagine there's a connection amongst them. You got Rush Truck Centers there, Kevin Harvick. Round of 16, Cup Series playoffs, Goodyear, Subway delivery, number 4, Subway, hashtag Eat Fresh Fast, Haas, Subway once again, Hunt Brothers Pizza. Like, that'd be like Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola being on the same car. You know what I'm saying? They're not owned by the same cats. But if you seen Pepsi and Mountain Dew, it would make sense because they're owned by the same cats. So I think that's what we're seeing here. This is a great looking paint scheme here. Now, it is a playoff diecast, but if you ignore this and you ignore the front window banner, the yellow spoiler looks great on this car. And it's just about the same color as the yellow you see everywhere else on this car. So you have a stripe that goes behind the number 4, wraps around the rear fender well, goes all the way over to the back bumper. That is so clean. I love that. Very, very well done. Very well done. Subway delivery once again. Mobile One, Ford, number 4. Of course, I did pick this one up over there at Circle B Diecast, guys. If you want to pick up this one, I don't know if it's still in stock. I hope it is for you. They're probably going to make a metal chassis variant of this car, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to save on shipping, guys, make sure to pick up this car. This thing is absolutely incredible. Once you hold this car in your hands and you see it in your own room or you're outside your backyard, this is a great-looking car, guys. Incredible detail, incredible paint scheme. You can save on shipping, guys, with the promo code down below. Make sure to check that one out, fellas. Use code Diecastbuffet. Save on shipping any orders $30 or more. So you go over to the roof of the car. Now you can see a little bit of a decal nuance, a little bit of a white decal panel that appears it didn't get fully picked off. Does happen sometimes. I could probably get it off with the X-Acto knife. Nonetheless, you got the number 4 right there. You got your very sun-faded yellow Harvick logo. One little bone to pick on this one is the Ford logos are almost impossible to read. They should have just put a black outlining or something, and it would have solved that really quickly. They chose a white outlining with a faded yellow. That's a double whammy, so to speak. Get Mobile 1 right there. Harvick on the back window panel, and Subway Eat Fresh once again. Look, this is going to be one of the most iconic Kevin Harvick paint schemes of his late career. I'm telling you guys, this is an awesome paint scheme. It did come back for the next-gen era. I believe they ran it at Fontana, I think. It's very similar from what I remember, but, you know, obviously adjusted for the next-gen body. Could be completely different. I'm a little fuzzy on that one. But nonetheless, is this the best Kevin Harvick paint scheme of 2021? Yes, I think so. In 2020, the best Harvick paint scheme was easily the Busch Apple Ale car. Love that piece. Now, they did bring it back for 2021, so I'm going to exclude that from the list. This is the best one. No doubt about it. And what's so cool about this is it's easily modifiable. You could literally just put a race car decal over the Round of 16 logo. You could swap out the front windshield banner. You could paint the spoiler if you would. I wouldn't because it looks perfect with the paint scheme. But you could even put a little Cup Series decal over that, and you could use this as a normal paint scheme in your diecast series, your stop motion, or your collection. You don't have to have it as a playoff only diecast. I would say the collectability of this diecast, I haven't seen it the Authentics wave that I can remember. So if it doesn't get an Authentics release, I'm telling you guys, this could be a very hard diecast to get years from now. I love this paint scheme. I love it. Awesome diecast. 10 out of 10. Perfect. You know, there's a lot of cars that we're able to review on the channel. Extremely blessed and thankful to do that. But very few of them get a perfect 10. Perfect 10, guys. Love it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day out there. Of course, this car is famous for the incident with Chase Elliott. Love this paint scheme. So cool. Oh my goodness. It was the Hooters car against the Subway car. I mean that would be like Rusty Wallace against Sterling Marlin. Coors Light versus Miller Lite or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just perfect, right? It's really cool. I never thought Kevin Harvick could be sponsored by Subway. But we definitely need like a mid-2000s Greg Biffle Subway car. I think that would look incredible. Have a great one, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.